There are a lot of vocal synths out there, whether they're Vocaloid, Utao, synthv, Chevio, or any other program you can think of. There are tons of characters that fall under the umbrella of vocal synth. On the vocal synth wiki, there are almost 300 characters listed, and that's not even including the lesser discussed vocal synths that aren't even on that wiki. Because of the sheer amount of them, some vocal synths are really unpopular and unknown to most people, which sucks, because there are some really interesting concepts and characters that are virtually unheard of. That's where the topic of this video comes in. So, allow me to introduce you to MeAw. Okay, actually, first I need to clarify something. If you're here, I assume you already know what a vocal synth is, but here's a brief explanation just in case you don't. Vocal synthesizers, vocal synths for short, are electronic instruments that mimic the sound of a human voice. Each of these vocal synths have a unique sound that is usually made from real samples of a human voice put together to make a voice bank. Most voice banks are represented by their own character designs, sometimes with unique backstories and personalities, but they're usually pretty vague to allow producers and artists to put their own spin on the character. Many of these characters are well known and universally loved. For example, Hatsune Miku. Even if you have no idea what a vocal synth is, you definitely know Miku. Maybe you've seen fan art, or heard a song or two, or maybe you have a friend who's a freak about vocal synths and won't stop talking about them and makes a video essay about Miku is, of course, only one of the many vocal synths previously mentioned, but she's a great example of how widespread the community really is. And as much as I like talking about her, this is about MeAw, so let's get into that for real this time. Me and U are two cat-themed girls described as virtual idols based on the Thai idols, and I really hope I'm pronouncing these names right, Warata Imrapon, also known as Nui, and Charata Imrapon, also known as Jam, of the unit Neko Jump. They were created and produced by a company formerly called Starchild, now known as King Records. The two real idols were supposedly the voice providers of Me and U respectively, Nui voicing Me and Jam voicing U. Their backstory seems to be based on Neko Jump, traveling from Thailand to Japan to become idols just like the real girls did. They were designed by Yusuke Kozaki, the artist of the Vocaloid Miki, and he's said that he sees MeAw as distant relatives of Miki, which I think is adorable and really fun. MeAw had 3 CD releases: MeAw Left and Right versions, released in November 2010, and Pair, released in August 2011. They also appeared in 2 music videos, one for the song 60th Summer of Love, and the other for a remix of Pair called Pair Factory Mix. They have, varying quality. I want to goof on the 60th Summer of Love video, but it is genuinely really cute, despite some of the, dance moves and hair physics. The video for Pair Factory Mix is very good, because it was apparently produced by the 3D artists for Evangelion Rebuild, which I don't know anything about, but from what I've seen online, it looks very cool. Also, for some reason, U has glasses in one shot. I don't know why she has them, but look at her! She's so pretty! Back to the CDs themselves, let's talk about the track lists. Left and right versions only have 4 songs each, while Pair has a whopping 7 in comparison. Left and right versions also have a couple overlapping songs like Storm of Nikukyu and 60th Summer of Love. 3 of Pair's 7 tracks, though, are covers of existing Vocaloid songs. 1/6 Out of the Gravity, Interstellar, and 498 Dive Into the Gravity, all by Vocaloid P, also known as Noah. All of their songs are pretty good in my opinion, and I listened to them a lot while I was working on this video. I'll have a link to the playlist in the description if you want to listen to them too. Okay, so that was originally going to be the end of this section because I was waiting for the package to get here, but they have arrived! I have all 3 CDs in my possession, and now I have the honor of showing them to you! Alright, ignore the mediocre film quality. I didn't have a very good setup for this, but left and right versions are pretty similar in both track list and design, which makes sense because they came out together, but they also include instrumental versions of each song, which is very fun, especially since I've been thinking about covering a few of them, wink wink nudge nudge. The CDs also include a printout of each girl's artwork with the song lyrics and credits on the back. Very cool. Pair, however, has a lot more stuff on it. Both Me and U are on the front, and the back has a super cool polygonal version of the same artwork. I love it. In Inside there's a booklet with the credits and lyrics, just like the other albums, but it also includes these adorable cutouts from the Pear Factory mix video. Just look at them, they're so cute. Pear doesn't just have the CD though, it also includes a DVD, which sadly I wasn't able to play on my DVD player because it's region locked, but it includes both the Pear Factory mix video and a making of for the video, which is really interesting. Luckily, it's been uploaded to YouTube by someone else, so I'll link that in the description too if you want to watch the whole thing. MeAw's status as Vocaloids has been questioned over the years simply because we don't have a lot of information to go off of. The producers of the videos and songs have apparently said that voice synthesizer technology was used, but Yamaha, the parent company of Vocaloid, has never acknowledged MeAw. On MeAw's official website, the actual Vocaloid brand is not named, instead being written out phonetically like this, pronounced like Vocaloid. This could have just been for search engine purposes, or it could mean that MeAw are vocal synths, just not Vocaloids. I know that it's common for people to use Vocaloid as an umbrella term when discussing vocal synths, either due to a lack of knowledge on the topic, or just because it's easier. For example, calling the Triple Baka Squad all Vocaloids when Teto's an Utao/synth V-Bank, and Neru is a derivative with no officially defined voice. This might be a case of that, but I have no way of knowing for sure, so it's just a theory. A game theory! In 2020, Jam, Oo's alleged voice provider, actually talked more about the project in response to a fan on Twitter. You can tell it's been a while since I wrote this script because I didn't even write in an "oh, it's actually called X" joke. She said that she and her sister did record Japanese phonemes to create voice banks for the two characters. However, it's still unclear if they were Vocaloids, and it may not be revealed anytime soon as Neko Jump never had access to the voice banks and have since left King Records. And that's all I could really find on MeAw. A pretty anticlimactic ending to this video, honestly, but I can't do much about that since sadly we don't know much about these two. It's really disappointing to me because I love them and I want more of them, but oh well. I've never done a video like this before, but it was really fun to make. I might end up doing this for other topics I like just because I love researching things and talking about my weird interests. If you're interested in MeAw, I'll put some links to their albums and information about them in the description. Despite this not being the best video, I still hope you enjoyed it, and if you want me to make more stuff like this, if anyone ends up seeing this video, then, I don't know, leave a comment. Tell me if you've ever heard about MeAw, if you have any other information on them that I might have missed in this video, and that's all I've got. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!